Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of 1923 Main Street.
Home of the Disney Travel Podcast with the latest Disney travel news. We are your hosts.
I am Mike Bellabraddock.
And I'm Amelia Bellabraddock. And today, newest Disney World food and treats hitting Walt Disney World this summer.
And lots more news. There is a lot of news, so we're going to try to get through it all to keep you informed. Let's
Mostly
start
the
with,
food.
it's not really a foodie guide, but and it's not even what's coming to the food and wine. It's different treats, and who doesn't like new food and treats?
Do I want to eat all of these? Yeah.
There's some pretty good
I
ones.
guess I
Let's
do.
go rapid fire. We'll start in Magic Kingdom Park at Tony's Town Square Restaurant.
Yes, some new appetizers include Tony's garlic bread, and I'm a sucker for garlic bread. And if I can get this in the Magic Kingdom, I will certainly be stopping in.
You mean you don't want the toy box tomato salad? That's another appetizer option that's new.
I'm not... If I'm at a Disney World park, I may tend to not go for the healthy option.
All right,
Sue me.
over at Tony's, they still have some new entrees, too. They have an oven-roasted shrimp scampi, a butcher's steak, which I know you would pick.
Yes, and for dessert, an Italian strawberry shortcake.
Ooh, and a tiramisu cannelloni.
Yeah.
And Tony's Spumoni tart and Mandarincello something custard.
Yeah.
Something Italian custard.
Just pretend you can pronounce that.
Oh, and there's a spicy Italian sausage. Actually, there's quite a bit new here at Tony's. We don't go to Tony's a lot. Not a big fan of
You
it.
should.
But
I want to try the garlic
yeah,
bread.
there's some interesting things now with that steak and garlic bread and so
Actually,
on.
can we eat there? I want to try it.
This is one I like, jumping over to EPCOT at Sunshine
Yes.
Seasons in the land.
It has new pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls. They're very cool looking. I like this little twist.
I like anything with the name pizza. And
Two options, cheese pizza roll and pepperoni pizza roll. So they're keeping it simple in a little pepperoni pizza you can eat with your hand without getting greasy.
this
from
sounds
the
better
looks of
than
it.
half of the food at the Food and Wine Festival.
Now, Disney Springs,
Yes.
they're amping it up.
Lots of waffle sundae options. My personal favorite, the Minnie Waffle Sundae with vanilla soft serve, strawberry topping, sliced strawberries, and white chocolate crisp pearls.
And they have one almost for every Mickey fan or Mickey Mouse Clubhouse member. Mickey's is vanilla soft serve, hot fudge, cookie crumbles, and white chocolate crisp pearls.
I'm pretty sure they did everyone with the sensational sticks except for Daisy.
Yep, there's a Donald one. There's a Goofy one. I like Goofy's because it's Goofy's Peanut Waffle Sundae. And then there's Pluto's as well. So check those out at Disney Springs at Marketplace Snacks. That's where you're going to find these waffles. And I think they're Mickey-shaped.
Of course, they better.
And the hotels are also taking part with some brand new stuff.
Yes.
There's a plant-based Mickey-shaped frittata.
Oh, that's how you spell frittata?
That's how you spell frittata, and that's got tomato, spinach, onions, and mozzarella in quotes, so it's probably not real non-dairy, served with potatoes and mixed fruit. And then there's also an Impossible burger served up with an Impossible patty with Carolina barbecue sauce,
Yep.
cheddar, also in quotes. So this is fake cheese, faux cheese, and served with French fries. They are available at the All-Star Food Courts as of June 7th until June 7th. As of, before, up to, until. So
Yeah, no, difference not on June 7th.
get them by June 7th if you want to try those Impossible sandwiches out. And a lot of other places. Check our show notes for all the locations.
Yes.
Now, over at the Grand Floridian Resort, there's some cool things. The first one I would like, the Reuben. The Reuben is back for brunch at the Grand Floridian Cafe. And it comes with coleslaw and steak fries.
Yes. Anything with the name steak and fries in it, count me in.
What about chicken and waffles? Are you going to be looking forward to that?
I'll eat the waffles. If the chicken is breaded, I will also eat the
It's
chicken.
got sriracha honey drizzled on it, so that's interesting. And a malted waffle. And for dinner, if you're a non-meat eater but you like poultry, there is the cafe meatloaf is coming back, an old favorite, house-made turkey meatloaf with smashed red bliss tomatoes.
Interesting name they had there, but go for
Yep.
it.
And also the shrimp and grits is back with jumbo shrimp and chorizo
Yes.
paired with creamy mascarpone cheese grits. So, yeah, and of course, an old classic, caramelized onion soup, gratin, makes a comeback for both brunch and dinner. The others
Yes.
are mostly for brunch.
Yeah,
So lots happening at Grand Floridian Cafe.
Yeah, and Gasparilla Island Grill has the Cheshire Cat Wildberry Mousse.
Ooh,
What is in that?
swirls of wild berry mousse, berry compote, and cake crumbles topped with a white chocolate Cheshire Cat. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
If you're looking for another character, Orange Bird also has a dessert coming your way.
Yeah, a little cake pop. So that's more my style.
And if you're you'll enjoy the Key Lime Dole Whip, which will be served at Old Key West.
Yeah, I'm torn on this one. Do I have to go to Goods Food to Go at Old Key West? Is it worth a trip to Old
No.
Key West? I don't think
It is
so
not.
either. Because I can get a straight up lime Dole Whip at the Poly. This is a new key lime swirl. So it's vanilla lime soft serve swirl with graham cracker crumbs.
Yes.
I would try it if I didn't have to make a trip to Old Key West. I like Old Key West, but if I'm not staying there, I'm not going to go there for no reason.
And if you're a fan of 50th nostalgia, the Harmony Barbershop is reopening.
Yeah, this is a great story finally. On July 31st, the Harmony Barbershop right in Town Square, right next to the fire hall. You know, any haircut's cool here, but if you time it right with your young newborn, or not newborn, toddler, however old you are.
With your young one.
With your young one. How old are you when you get a first haircut? I guess it depends. Your hair took a long time to come in. Yeah, 2.
You're 17.
You almost made it, actually. It was very close. So the My First Haircut experience at Harmony Barbershop is coming back, and you can book this in advance. There's a limited number of reservations. This is a true age-old experience. It'll be bookable through the My Disney Experience app as of June 28th. Super popular. You can also get walk-in haircuts there. I mean, anybody can. They do some fun stuff in your hair, too. They are good hair cutters. I will say that.
Do they do, like, glitter and styles?
Yeah, they'll do all sorts of cool, fun little stuff. I mean, it's not bibbity-bobbity, which is also openings.
Yeah, which is also
later this year. They don't have a date.
Yeah, hairstylists are just getting more and more jobs at Disney.
Yeah, so things are coming back. But Harmony Barbershop, I really love. I think I only got my hair cut once there in my whole life, but it was fun.
And the biggest story this week, in my opinion, Disney Genie
Plus
service.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about this in the Disney universe.
Messing everything up. So they decided that you can no longer purchase in advance starting June 8th, and you must now purchase it on the morning before.
Yeah, so
you plan to use it.
Nobody can advance buy Genie Plus. However, this comes into effect as of June 8th. So if you have or are booking a vacation between whenever you're listening to this and June 8th, 2022, you can still add it. So there's lots of people cramming it in. We, of course, could not for our August stay. Actually, maybe we'll book the December one now and add it in.
Yeah, you can book 2023 vacations as well.
But not until June 8th.
Yes, as of June 8th.
So then you can't advance book Genie Plus for those because it stops on that day.
Oh, that's true.
So it's the same day. So
clever Disney.
Now there's lots of talk. Are they going to reduce the number available? And are they now making it so that you now have to get up at midnight to make sure you get Genie Plus, and then you got to get back up at like 6:30 to be sure you're ready at 7. So this is getting a little ridiculous.
Would you get up, or would you like stay up and then just get 0 sleep?
I'm not going to do either. You know what? If that's what it comes down to, I don't care.
Or you know what you have to do? You have to split up your family. So like the mom is up at midnight getting the Genie Plus, and then the dad wakes up early to get the rides.
Yeah. In my opinion, this whole thing, as you know, if you listen to our show, we talked about this a lot before it launched, and I was hoping for something like Universal Express Pass where it would have been $300 per person per day, which is what Universal is roughly. It costs us $1,000. So you don't buy it every day, but it's also not booked by time, right? So you just go to the Fast Pass lines and get in. They've priced it so low that everybody buys it, and so I guess they're struggling with too many people have it, and people aren't getting enough use out of it, so they've got to raise the price. And now they're doing this, I think, so they can cut it off if they need to, cut off sales.
Or they could just go back to Fast Passes. Everyone wants it. We all need it.
Well, they'd have to do it differently because,
entirely.
As we know, the old Fast Pass system could be hacked. Not hacked, but cheated. As our VIP tour guide told us how cast members figured it out first, so they were getting 12 Fast Passes a day, 60 days.
Figure out how to tweet this.
Well, you can't do this
cheat
one.
This.
You can't cheat this one because it's all digital.
Oh, just wait.
Anyway, yeah, I never say never, but anyway, that's the story. So, you know, the moral is let's see how it shakes out. It is changing. We'll see what happens. Will they be available? Won't they? Will they be sold out if you try to get one at 6 a.m. and now your day's ruined? So basically, you can no longer plan a Disney vacation other than parks, which they force you to do, which they never did before. So the whole thing's flipped upside down and backwards.
When is that going away?
In my opinion. I think it's all ridiculous. They should get rid of it.
But are they going to keep park passes? Because now that they've stopped most...
For 50 years, they never had a problem.
Like, they've stopped all COVID protocols, so are we just keeping this now?
They say they are. I think they should just up the price of this thing, make it a premium experience, and then that'll take care of that.
Or Fast Pass Plus.
Or go back to that, yeah. All right. So anyway, let's see how that plays out. But just keep June 8th in mind if you are booking a vacation.
Yes, California Grill is introducing a new plant-based menu because Disney is being very inclusive with their foods.
So that's pretty good. There's a Florida peach and raspberry salad to kick things off. You know, bright flavors and all that sort of fresh stuff, keeping that California vibe, California theme.
Yeah, including vegetable dumplings, which I'm actually very intrigued by.
Yeah. This sounds sort of interesting with miso cola onion sauce, radish, crispy chili oil, and pickled lotus root. A lot of these I wouldn't mind trying on like a sampler thing. I don't know if I'd want to order a whole dish.
Dine around.
And there's even entrees. There's a house-made bucatini cacio e pepe, which is a fresh take on spring flavors with sunflower allium, crispy sunchokes, charred green onions, toasted onions, and sunflower seed ramp peas stew. Listen, don't tell me you can't eat healthy at Walt Disney World anymore.
Well,
and the list goes on.
You can, I just don't want to.
Plant-based entree with peas and carrots, a risotto, and even dessert healthy snacks.
Yeah, what is this? I miss when the only options were fries.
What is the dessert?
And for dessert, they have the peanut and banana torte, which is a twist on the classic...
Or tort.
It sounds more professional when you add a
There's no
tay.
accent aigu. It's a tort.
There's an E. Silent E's are overrated. And they have a twist on the classic peanut butter and jelly combination.
Yeah.
This combines shortbread, peanut ganache, miso caramel, nut crumbles, and caramelized bananas.
Actually, doesn't sound too bad.
That sounds good.
Remember that crappy
How is that
caramelized
healthy?
banana dinner we got
So
locally here? So let's hope it's better than what looks like an old banana with some caramel sauce from a jar poured on top of it.
Tasted good, and I think Disney has superior plating. So, let's see. And coming to Eat to the Beat concert series.
Oh, yes. The
at
concerts,
EPCOT.
the lineup is in place now for Eat to the Beat, which takes place during the Food and Wine Festival.
Yeah, all the way through November 7th. Now,
We are not going to go through every act on here, but
I don't know any of these,
Well,
but apparently some of them are very popular.
some of the highlights that you know are people like Taylor Dane and Tiffany. Who else? Chris Cross is here. Air Supply. Who else is? Hoobastank. So that's sort of interesting. They're probably the most recent big name in here. Sheila E. 38 Special. Boys to Men closing it out. I really like that. I just watched a bio on them. Really have a lot of respect for Boys to Men as the first real boy band and really how they came together. They were not manufactured like a lot of the people who followed them. So I like to see that they're going to close out Eat to the Beat. They are November 4th to 7th.
Yeah, but they were not made on the X Factor.
Yeah, they were not made up. They just came together on their own. So that's a good way to close it out. Check our show notes for every date and everyone who's playing. And as of May 24th, you can get a spot if you'd like to reserve sort of an Eat to the Beat dining package that for weekends, Friday through Monday. You can go to tasteepcot.com to do that as of May 24th.
Yes. Quick little note, Disney Cruise Line is returning to Alaska.
Yay! It sails out of Canada here in Vancouver, the other side of the country.
Yes, and the Disney Wonder will sail to Alaska for the 2022 and 2023 summer sessions to explore the region's, quote, breathtaking views, glaciers, and wildlife.
And I know someone who did this cruise.
What
and
wildlife is in Alaska?
They come to the shoreline and stuff. And the only problem, she said it was sort of cold and rainy and miserable when she went. So maybe
that's
if you can do
Alaska.
a summer one rather than, I believe she went around this time of year, May, spring. So try a summer one. But, pretty cool to sail up through Alaska from Vancouver,
Yes.
Canada.
Yeah, for a 7-night cruise, I wouldn't mind.
Refurbishment, little update here at Saratoga
Yes.
Springs.
The Congress Park and Treehouse Villas pools will be closed through early October to early December 2022. The High Rock Springs pool, the Paddock pool, and the Grandstand Leisure pool will remain open and available throughout these refurbishments.
So if you're staying there, bear that in mind later in the
So
year.
they're not closing all the pools.
It is sort of the cool pool season anyway. It starts to get cold at that time of year, so
This is your chance to try the Great Saratoga Springs Pool Hop Challenge.
yeah, you won't be able to do it from October through December.
Yeah,
And then
or you could and beat everyone else.
Well, it won't count because it's not 5 pools. All right, the final story. This one's sort of interesting. If you're driving along I-4 there is a new giant Disney art display and store coming in Orlando.
Yes.
And if you see this larger-than-life outdoor art display on I-4 around International Drive and you're wondering what it is, it's a new Walt Disney World store combination building. It's interesting. That combines merchandise, ticket sales, and the first ever interactive Disney Vacation Club Discovery Station. This is opening May 31st, so they're billing it as a one-stop shop to give visitors to Central Florida a convenient way to purchase commemorative souvenirs,
Oh, how convenient.
park tickets, and explore Disney Vacation Club memberships. So
Convenient way to give Disney more money.
it's sort of a weird thing. It reminds me of the Welcome Center they had before Disney was open, but Disney World was open, but that had an actual purpose because it was a preview. So this is an interesting concept. We'll see how it goes. Can buy tickets, buy merch. Oh, here's DVC. So
Oh, you maxed out your credit card? It's fine with us.
So we'll see how that all pans out. But that is the news this week in Rapid Fire as we do it here in 15 minutes of magic on 1923 Main Street. You are now all caught up with the news. We hope you enjoyed the show. As always, follow along at 1923 Main Street. We love interacting with you there. And have a magical day, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.